Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Basically, this is part of our previous video. In the previous video, we have started creating a Excel project. So in that Excel project, we are creating a data set, and now we will start, working further on that particular data set which we created earlier. So in this video, we will understand what are the different uses of the copy and paste command, and we will also understand the different ways of the copy and paste command, cut, copy, and paste. Right. So let's begin this video by understanding. So we are going to use the same data set which we have created uh, earlier. So this data set was created in our previous video, during our previous video. If you have not watched the previous video, I would suggest to please go and do watch that. So in this video, we will be first, we need to see how you can just copy and paste the data. So why there is a requirement to copy and paste the data basically. Suppose if you want to make another copy of your data set, which you have already created and you don't want to just type it again and again, you just want to make a copy of that, right? Or what you will, after copying the data basically, and you want to make some changes to particular data set. So how it is going to help you, the copy and paste command basically, so you don't need to enter the data again and again, right? If your data format is same, the formatting of your data is same, your data structure is same. You don't need to type it again and again. You just need to change the value and the rest of the thing will be done with the help of the cut, copy, paste command, right? So let's begin this video. So in this data set, if you see, we have the product detail, the monthly sales of the product of the category standard, the memory card, right? So now we need to create another data set of the different product with different sales values. So how will you do that, right? First of all, before copying any, copying any data set or any structure or any records, you need to make a selection of that particular structure, right? That is very important. So what you need to create? You need to create a selection environment. How to create a selection environment? We have already covered in a previous video, right? So this is going to be a selection environment, which we have just selected here. So this is a selected environment and which will get copied. So just remember one thing, the thing will get copied, the data which is beyond this selection environment, right? The data only will get copied, which is there and within the selection environment, right? This is our selection, right? Now, what you need to do, you need to just press the control and the C button from the keyboard, your data will get copied, right? So I'll just press the control C button from the keyboard. Now what is next? So we are just using a copy command. Copy to create a copy basically similarly like making another photocopy of your original document, right? So copy, we have already copied it, and as you can see, as we have copied it, so there is a dotted line, you know, around this particular selection. This is a sign that your data is copied now, right? It is copied. Now you can just paste it anywhere. Suppose we want to copy this particular data set in same sheet, same worksheet in which we are working, and here. So we want our data to be copied here. So let me just copy this selection of the category. So what we are doing, we are just going to copy this from this A4 to uh, M11, right? So we have just copied this data. You need to press the Control C button from the keyboard. Selection is done and the copy is also done. Now you need to click or bring the mouse pointer at at the cell where you want your data to be pasted, right? As we have selected, we have clicked on the A15. What will happen actually? Your entire data will get pasted here. This is going to be first row, and it will get copied with the same number of rows which you have copied. It will get pasted, sorry, in the same number of rows which you have copied, right? So you need to just make the selection, just press the Control V button, see what happens. Your data gets pasted. What we have done, we have just made the another copy of this particular data, right? Suppose, see what happens if I just click here and paste the data by the pressing the Control V button. What happens? Our data gets pasted here with the starting point was C25. So make sure your data should be in the same structure whenever you are working with the larger data set or different data set. So it will help you to work on your data set very easily, right? So I'm just removing this. So as you can see, our data is still copied. So another way to paste it, basically just click on the desired cell wherever your data to be pasted and press the enter button from your keyboard. See what happens. Your data gets pasted here at your desired place, right? As we have just copied this data three times, sorry, two times. This is the first, this is the second. Now what we need to do, we need to just change the product, right? Because we need to create another data set with different products, right? So what I'll do, I'll just select the product because we are going to change the products only and the sales figure. So first we need to change the product. So I'm not going to type this particular records again and again. What we'll do, we'll just replace it. We'll use the replace command. So press the Control H button from the keyboard and instead of SD, type HD. The second product type is HD. Replace, click on replace all, see what happens. The macro SD is replaced with macro HD. You can also change the category here, which is going to be high category, right? The high category memory card. So now what is next? This is going to be extra high or whatever. So we'll just need to select the data which we have already selected. Press the Control H button from the keyboard. Instead of SD, what we want? XD. So we want SD to be changed as XD. Replace all. See what happens. The data gets changed. So what is the advantage of this? Basically, we don't need to type the data again and again. All right. So now what we'll do, we'll just put the new sales figure because sales figures cannot be same, no, for all the products, for all the categories. So what we'll do, we'll just remove the existing sales figure. Basically, these all sales figure are, pertaining to this particular data set, standard category. We need to just change it. So what we will do, we'll just put the new sales figures here, right? So let's put them. So as you can see, we have entered the sales figure for other categories also. This is for high category and this is for, sorry, extra category, right? So what we have done, we have just copy. We have just used the copy and the paste function, paste command, right? What is next? So next is going to be, suppose if we want to move this data from this sheet to another sheet or different location within this sheet, how you can do that. So let's move this data first in a new sheet. But now what do we need? We need a new sheet basically. To create a new sheet, we'll click here. A new sheet is created. We'll just rename it to high, right? And we just go back to our previous sheet, which is sheet 1. So what do we want? We want another data set, right? We want to create another data set of different products, which is product HD, memory card with the category high, right? We want to create a different data set. So what we'll do, we'll just copy this particular record which has the company detail and the other details. I'll just copy this and I'm just moving. I'm basically moving the data set. Because we need the column headers as rest of the detail as it is. So first we need to copy it and go to the new sheet and select your cell basically wherever you want your data to be pasted. Control B, the data is there. Now we want to move the data. So what we'll do, we'll just make the selection here again and press the Control X button from the keyboard. This is a control button and you need to press the X button to cut the data because we want to move this data in a new worksheet. So press the Control X button from the keyboard. See again the dotted line. Go back to your new worksheet and click wherever you want your data to be pasted and press the Control V button from the keyboard. See what happens. Your data gets pasted here. This is for the HD, right? Category, high category memory card. If you go back to our previous sheet, which was sheet 1, see data is gone. So what we have done, You just move the data from this place to this place, right? Suppose again, now what we need to do, we need to just move this data again in a new worksheet. So we'll just create a new worksheet with the name extra memory cards, the category of extra memory cards. We'll just first we need to select the header, right? We'll just make the selection of the header. We'll just copying it. Just go to the new sheet, click here, make the selection, click the cell basically wherever you want your data to be pasted. Control V, data is there. Just go back to the sheet and select this entire range. Press the Control X button from the keyboard. Go back to the new sheet and click wherever you want your data to be pasted and press Control V. So what we have done, see your data is gone from this place. So we have just moved the data from this sheet to another sheet with the help of the Control V X and Control V. So let me just type it here so that it is easier for you to understand. To copy data, basically you need to press the Control plus C. If you want to paste it, you need to press the Control plus V. If you want to cut it, cut to basically move the data from one place to another. Control plus X to paste, we need to press the same button basically. So basically this is to move data set, right? And this is to copy data set, right? Okay. So now, okay. So what is the main thing which you need to understand here? How you make your work effortless with the doing less number of actions. How you can, produce more data or make your work more productive. That is very important. With the less effort, how we can just make our work more productive. So this is how you can just make it. So we have not created this data set again and again. If we had to create this data set again and again, it would have taken us more time, right? Which was saved by using the cut copy paste command, right guys? So in the next video, we will also cover the next methods and the ways of the cut and copy paste command. Okay, see you in the next video guys.